Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for being a part of the Jobu Sports Report. We just had a fantastic live stream, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys that tune in and support the show. But I wanted to make sure I put this out before I go to bed. It amazes me how they try to dig up any dirt that they can with the Dallas Cowboys. And we all know about the body issue, and Zeke is in it, and he's got an incredible body. I wish I had that kind of body, but unfortunately, I got an old man's body. But Dak Prescott was asked about his thoughts about the body issue and so on, and he said, "Well, that's great that Zeke is doing his thing, but I'm trying to use my platform with like Procter and Gamble with the whole cancer awareness and blah blah blah." So ESPN puts out Dak Prescott calls out Zeke for ESPN body issue. Really? What's funny is when you watch the clip, it's like, they're like, really? This is what it's come to? This is what we actually are doing here? This isn't even news. They even know it's not even news. Let's watch that clip and you'll see what I'm talking about because this is just crazy. It's amazing that people honestly and truly have it in for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's watch this.
Expect that Ezekiel Elliott's teammates would probably clown him for his appearance in the ESPN The Magazine body issue. Still don't know how he was on that trampoline naked. Anyway, but I'm not entirely sure Dak Prescott's comments to Sports Illustrated about his teammate falls under the category of just some gentle ribbing. Asked his opinion on Zeke bearing it all for ESPN, Dak said, "I think Zeke should use his platform to do things like I'm doing with Bristol Myers Squibb for Ready, Raise, Rise, instead of doing his thing for the body issue and doing photo shoots." Now, Ready, Raise, Rise is a cancer fighting campaign Dak is raising money for, as we know, since he was on the show doing the same thing, which seeks to bring awareness to the immuno-oncology research. Something or nothing what Dak said.
Damn, we really did that, huh?
We did.
Dak calls out Zeke for ESPN body issue cover. We did put it in the show. It's an interesting choice of words. Using the platform, instead of doing body. I'm not going to make too big a deal out of this. I know because it's the Cowboys, it's because there's two.
Well, I think some of it is Dak too, right? Because the way he carries himself, his maturity is obvious to anybody who talks to him. You just can't imagine. Is that what it is? You can't imagine him kind of taking a shot at a teammate he clearly likes and respects.
I guess, look, as somebody said, one of our producers said earlier, could it be something and nothing at the same time? Could it just be his attempt at further trying to push this initiative? And somebody asked him, what do you think? Well, it's another way to plug my program. I don't know. He didn't have to say it that way, but we don't have to make a mountain out of a molehill either. And again, it's the Cowboys. It resonates. It's two young stars, two guys who had the potential to go to the Hall of Fame together someday. They seem very close.
They do.
And I guess it would be like if you said something about me in an interview, it probably wouldn't be anything that you didn't say to me already, or that I didn't know. Even if you didn't say it to me already, I know your heart, I know you, I know our relationship, so I wouldn't trip. You know what I mean? So I don't think Zeke is somewhere sitting there like, whoa, man, and maybe if it's something that Zach would say to him, then I guess I'm okay with it. It's their relationships. I don't want to blow this up. I know there's some people that will.
Right.
It may be a topic on a lot of shows tomorrow. It may be nothing. Hopefully it's the latter.
It reminds me of sometimes what happens when you have miscommunications over text and emails. Because the thing is, with a Q&A, you can't account for tone. So you don't know if he said it jokingly, if he said it tongue-in-cheek. You don't know what his demeanor was when he said it.
We're just reading it.
We're just reading it, and reading it, it sounds harsh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds harsh up there.
Yeah. It does. And when you see the quotes as we just had them on display, it just sounded like something that was unnecessary that he didn't have to say. Unfortunately, what also hurts is the fact that Ezekiel Elliott has talked about laying low because of some of the other issues that he's had in terms of.
I love Michael Smith on that because he's like, really? This is what it's come to? Yeah, it's crazy how the Dallas Cowboys are always the topic of the news, even when it's not even any kind of news. So as always, friends, I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu. And I need to carry my behind to bed because Tomorrow's another day, and it's another opportunity to do some great videos with you guys. I hope you guys have a great week, and as always, thank you guys for the support. And I am out of here.